Members of a Saks church have made it home safely from Israel.
Sunshine returning to the East Alabama area today, and we've got a stretch of dry and nice weather coming up. We'll have the complete forecast details straight ahead.
Coming up in sports, we're going to preview the local area volleyball tournaments that start tonight. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham.
And I'm Katie Edwards.
The group from Hillcrest Baptist Church in Saks that was touring Israel 10 days ago when that country was attacked by terrorists has now made it home safely. The church posted on its website this afternoon pictures of its members arriving home late last night. After spending several days in Israel, the group was taken to another country for safety, and they were able to get flights back to the U.S. a couple of days later. According to the Post, the group flew into Miami and then took 2 buses that brought them back to Saks late last night.
Oxford police are asking the public to help find a teenager who disappeared over the weekend and who may be in danger. She is identified as 17-year-old Megan Aria Jade Christian, and she was last seen Sunday night around 10:30 in the area of Light Lane in Oxford. Police have issued an emergency missing child alert in this case, and they're asking for people with information to call 911 or 256-835-6133.
A Georgia college student who was rock climbing in Cherokee County this weekend was killed when she fell about 90 feet, according to news reports. AL.com identifies the victim as 18-year-old Faye Zhang, a first-year student at the University of Georgia. She was climbing at Cherokee Rock Village near Leesburg around noon on Saturday when that accident occurred, according to county officials.
If you're out and about in the Golden Springs area tonight and notice a lot of police activity, there's no need to worry. The Anniston Police Department's Special Response Team will be conducting training from approximately 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the area of Golden Springs Baptist Church. This is a scheduled training exercise in coordination with the church staff and will not be associated with any active scene.
When we come back, get ready for some jazz music in downtown Anniston.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
The 3-day Main Street Anniston Jazz and Art Festival kicks off Thursday night with a strong lineup of musicians and artists. The music starts at 5 p.m. in the city's new downtown park at 1118 Noble Street, and the concert is free to the public. Among the groups scheduled to perform are the JSU Combo 1, the Kings of Swing from Gadsden, the Jacksonville High School Band, the Gadsden State Show Band, and the Alabama Jazz Collective. The collective features Andy Navala, Director of Jazz Studies at JSU, and Chris Kozak, Director of Jazz Studies at the University of Alabama. The festival will also include a 3-day art market and gallery downtown featuring works by local artists.
When we come back, we'll tell you about some creepy Halloween events that are coming up this weekend.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
The Anniston Natural History Museum is going to bring some of its creepiest critters to the Jacksonville Public Library on Friday at 3:30 p.m. It's going to be fun for all ages, investigating nature's weirdest little monsters. It's free to attend and snacks will be provided.
And don't forget about Niwala on Noble Street. That's one of Main Street Anniston's biggest Halloween celebrations. It'll be Saturday. Most of the events will be centered around the city's new park at 11th and Noble.
This is my favorite time of year. Those kinds of things like we're talking about in the community, that's just so much fun.
They're fun, they're not too hot, maybe it won't be too cold, and maybe we'll, in fact, the weather might be a big determining factor on whether we're there or not.
Well, why don't we check with John Holder, who joins us now in the EAN Weather Center. John, tell us about the weather.
Mike and Katie, we enjoyed sunshine today across East Alabama. We think we're going to squeeze out a few days of nice weather. We'll talk about our next chance of rainfall coming up next.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Well, despite the sunshine today returning in full abundance across East Alabama, temperatures still way below the average for this time of year. High today at 65 degrees, a good 10 degrees below the average. Another cold morning this morning, 41 degrees again, about 10 or 11 degrees below the average for this time of year. Our record high temperature 88 degrees, the record low 31. Yes, it can be freezing at this time of year. And the sunrise tomorrow at 6:50 in the morning. The sun setting this evening at 6:07. We begin weather on your street on this Tuesday evening, taking you out to Rome Avenue in Piedmont, right there by the Piedmont City Park. Nice area. It'll be a nice night tonight, but on the cool side. It's going to be clear. It's going to be cold. We're dropping down to 42 once again overnight tonight. Tomorrow, a day much like today, but warmer tomorrow. Sunny and much warmer. Whiteside Avenue in Sachs, right off U.S. Highway 431. Get ready for a classic fall day in Alabama. Is going to be beautiful. Plenty of sunshine. The high tomorrow getting back into the 70s at 72 degrees. And for the rest of the work week, temperatures are still going to be below average for this time of year. We're averaging, as we just saw, about 75 for the high. We're going to be in the low 70s the rest of the week. Pine Hill Drive right there by Pine Hill Golf Course and Pine Hill Estates out in Choccolocca. Below average temperatures, not by much though. Low 70s for the rest of the week. Plenty of sunshine until we get to Thursday night and Friday. You'll see that coming up in our 7-day forecast. Do have a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder coming here overnight Thursday and the first half of the day on Friday. Tomorrow, no problems. Thursday, no problems. 73 for the high. We think that all the day on Thursday is going to be dry. Thursday night after midnight, some showers coming in. That will last until about lunchtime on Friday. We think we're going to get all of the shower activity out of here by Friday afternoon in time for high school football on Friday night. About a 40% chance of a shower. That will be mainly before lunchtime on Friday. The high once again will be at 70. Some dry air coming in, but again, temperatures are still going to be very pleasant. We're looking at temperatures in the 70s. As a matter of fact, maybe some mid-70s by the latter part of the weekend, the early part of next week. Temperatures will remain mainly in the 40s. We'll have some 50s in there, but mainly the average for the next 7 days is upper 40s all across East Alabama. Well, pleasant weather, there's a reason for this, and that is our national map here. Basically, what we've got coming up, a few areas of rainfall up to our north here, but look at all the H's on the board. Way out west, H's, high pressure right over us, basically. Also high pressure up in West Virginia. That is keeping any fronts from coming in here, and that is why we have dry weather for the next several days, the exception being Thursday night and Friday morning. Back here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., I'll have your EAN local weather for all of East Alabama for your morning and your breakfast. And, of course, we'll be back here tomorrow evening at 6:30 for EAN local news. I'll have the complete forecast details coming up then as well. Right now, it's sports time. Namath Pitts talking about area volleyball tournaments getting underway. Namath?
Thanks, John. The volleyball area tournaments start tonight for local teams. Pleasant Valley, Donahoe, Ohatchee, Piedmont, Weaver, Jacksonville Christian, and Mumford all start area tournaments tonight. Some seasons will continue while others will end. For Class 2A Area 10, it features the number 1 team and the number 3 team in Class 2A. Number 1 Pleasant Valley and number 3 Donahoe met for a state championship just 1 year ago. It was Donahoe who would be the last team standing. We could see a rematch once again this season for the Class 2A state championship, but first the two must meet in the area tournament. Coach Dana Bryant of the Pleasant Valley Raiders is set to retire in her final season. This will be her final area tournament before retirement. 2A Area 10 tournament was earlier today at Pleasant Valley. The number 1 seeded Pleasant Valley Raiders faced off against the number 4 seed Ramburn Bulldogs. Number 2 Donahoe, the Falcons, competed against the Bobcats of Woodland. We're going to have all the highlights tomorrow right back inside the EAN Local Sports newsroom. We're going to have interviews with the winning coach. You can catch that again tomorrow night. The Class 3A Area 10 is at Ohatchee tonight. Piedmont and Weaver are competing right now. Then Ohatchee will face the winner in a winner-take-all championship game in Class 3A Area 10. Now let's shift to Class 1A, Area 12. This is a very big area up at Spring Garden. Jacksonville Christian faced off against Galesville earlier today. Number 1 Spring Garden faced the winner. Right now, Cedar Bluff and Coosa Christian are competing, and the championship game will follow, and that is up at Spring Garden featuring the Jacksonville Christian Thunder. Class 4A Area 8 at Mumford. This is 3 teams. Right now, Hanley and Talladega are competing against each other, and then the number 1 seed Mumford Lions will face the winner. That is your local volleyball area matchups for tonight. That's it for EAN Local Sports. Let's go back over to Mike and Katie.
Thanks for the update, Namath, and thank you for watching today.
You can find us here online every weekday on either Facebook or YouTube, and also on our website, eastalabamanow.com. Just go to our video feed and watch it whenever it's convenient for you.
That's right, and we'll see you back here Wednesday for your news on your schedule.